Hey Gordon, just making this video to kind of show you what I do, and if you wanted to refer me to anyone, this is how I would start them out. So I always start with your website, and then I go to other your GVP ads, and just kind of see what kind of searches there are. So for starters, I would really recommend having more content on the website. Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage, and throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. For you guys, like painting Gilbert or quality painting Gilbert or whatever they are. As long as there's a location and a service, that's what I would recommend is buyer intent keywords. The other thing you can do is if you save your images correctly, instead of it saying this mumbo jumbo here, it could say, paint contractors Gilbert or something like that. So, because it's embedded behind the photo. So I use a tool called Ahrefs to see your analytics and show me your setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100. You want those continuously moving up and balanced whenever possible. You're currently at 0 and 1 due to your referring pages and domains. Those are backlinks, and if you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so do be careful with those ones. Make sure you're relevant to your industry and location. And then you're being indexed for 0 keywords, and you're getting 0 people to your website. So your website's acting like a big digital business card. So just to let you know. I'll look at some other keywords that some other people are being ranked for. So I just did painting company, Gilbert, Arizona, which I think I meant to do this one. Right up top are the Google Guaranteeds. That's always the best one to have for a couple of reasons. One, it's on the top. Two, if you guys get a call from a marketer, you can dispute it, and that's the guaranteed, saying that it'll be a guaranteed lead for you instead of just a guaranteed click. The nice thing for the consumer is that we know that you are licensed and insured. So that is kind of the cool thing here for you guys. Google Ads is where it's a cost per click. There's no refunds or anything like that. But, like this says painting contractors in Gilbert. Like that's pretty much my keyword, so that's pretty good. One, I would say this would probably have a high click-through rate. Once you have them to click, you want them to go to a landing page where you have a call button up here, maybe a form submit, what you do, where you do it, any promotions you might be running, and then a picture of whatever is relevant. If it's just a painting company or contractor, that's one thing, but if it's like outside painting or exterior painting, you would want, the outside of a house maybe shown instead. That's how you have a good conversion rate, and you don't want to lead them to a website because people will click on it and then they'll bounce. Instead of landing page should be just about contacting you. And then we move down into before we do that, let me go here. So I just did painting company in Gilbert right here only, like no other areas. I know you said go up to Sedona and other places, but like painters near me, house painters, painting companies, home painters, interior, painting contractors, you can kind of see the high and low bid. So, if painters near me, there's only 70 searches, but for a top of low page, you're looking probably at a $12 to $15 for an average cost per click. And if you have a 20% conversion, it'd be roughly $100 to try and get a new client just from that particular keyword. So just FYI there. And then this is, I forgot to keep going. So I was talking about the Google Business Profiles. Lots of ways to rank right here. The biggest ones are to make sure your name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet, so you don't miss the Google. Getting reviews, because that's something an agency like myself cannot do. I have a quick, easy, snazzy way to do that. And then making sure your name, address, and phone number are in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp, because Google is a big popularity contest. And updating photos weekly or updates, geotag branded located photos are great because it shows Google you're growing your business organically. And then being in the Google Business Profile or Ads section, like this is about 70% of traffic stops right here, and then the rest go to your website. So looking at paintersingilbert.com, like I said, call, form submit, what you do, not necessarily where you do it, but this is a website, so it doesn't necessarily have to be like that. But As you can see, lots of content on here, lots of images. Looks like these guys know what they're doing SEO-wise. But to kind of give you an example, this is what they're being found for on their website. So fence painters near me. Gilbert painting, that's one that I would recommend just because that one is a buyer intent keyword where it has a location and a service. Where fence painters near me, yeah, you might show up for those ones that are near you, but at the same time, you could be across the United States, and so that's not really like what you're looking for. So the ones I recommend are definitely the ones with a location and a service. And so once you outrank your competitors by having more content, better buyer intent keywords with those authoritative backlinks and citations, I tried to narrow this down a little bit. I don't know if paint and sip is, no, that's a Gilbert painting. So like the ones that I have highlighted right here, the ones that I call buyer intent because they have a location service. There's obviously a lot more. I just want to show you the top. But with painting, it's a little bit different because there's so many different types of painting. But once you outrank your competitors, a percentage of these volumes will start going to your website instead of your competitors. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. So I hope this is beneficial for you, and you have a great day. It was nice talking to you. We'll talk soon.